YouTube. So I wanted to talk about this crazy interview that I saw. This Latino family talking about why they voted for Donald Trump. Oh my God, you guys need to see this interview. I'm not putting it on here, and I have the Sun on here because oh, what he said, and it's just the whole family. It just went way over my head, guys, way over my head. When you guys see this interview, it's gonna go way over your head. You're gonna be like, huh, what? So this Latino family was, mind you, they are illegal immigrants. They came over here, crossed that border back in the 80s, and was granted amnesty from from Ronald Reagan when he was the president. So they are illegal immigrants. So they was talking about how the reason for them voting for Donald Trump. The dad. I think the son too were like sort of like saying they were weighing their options. Kamala, him, the 34 count convicted felon, Kamala, back to the felon, and well, the dad decided he's just going to go ahead and vote for the 34 count convicted felon. I'm not going to tell you the reason that he decided to, because the son is what really got me. So they started talking with the son. Son said, well, he voted for the 34 count convicted felon. Why? Because he likes how he talks. All of that spewing all that hate and that anger, that division, all of that, oh, I can go and grab him by the you-know-whats and get away with it. I could do this, I can do that. Degrading women, calling the vice president out of her name. He loved it. He likes it. He has no problem with that. What? Oh, he speaks his mind. He says what he says, and he means it. That's what the son said. Okay? And I'm like, oh, okay. Which just don't surprise me because I already knew that a lot of men out there like this stuff. They want to be like that, where they can walk around and say what they want to say and do just like he's doing. But they want to be a 34 count convicted felon that goes around and grab women by the whats and sexually assault women and do all this stuff that one done did. They have no problem with it. So I'm sitting there looking at the mom, and I'm like, so God dang, y'all sitting here, your son saying he loves that stuff about that 34 count convicted felon. He has no problem with the way he talks. He has no problem with all the rhetoric. He liked it. Because he says what he means. Means what he says. I'm like, so your mom is sitting right there. Mom, do you know how this man degrade women? Disrespect? I mean, I guess that's like telling me it don't matter if he go and if the 34 count convicted fella came to your home and talked to your mom like that or your dad like that. It doesn't matter because he's speaking his mind. Like he called Ted Cruz, like he talked about Ted Cruz's wife and Mitch McConnell's wife, and they're still sucking the ring. But yeah, that son really got that son really got me. You guys have to look up this story and look it up. The Latino family who was interviewed asking why they voted for Donald Trump. So then they asked, "Are you guys? How do you feel about when he says he's going to do mass deportations? Are you worried about that?" Oh no, they're not worried about that. Why? Wait for it, people. So they're not worried about it because they're the good people. They're the good immigrants. The ones that are coming over here now that they want to deport are criminals. This is what they said out their mouths. They're the criminals. We not do nothing wrong. We work. We go out there and we work hard. And we not the criminals. They are. They're better than them. Basically, they're saying that they're better than them. Dum-dums, do you not know you are a criminal? Why? Because you crossed the border illegally. You ain't got no papers. Wow. They say they are better than the immigrants, the ones that are coming over here now, because they are the criminals, not them, because they got jobs and they work. They're better than them. So no, the 34 count convicted felon, the president-elect, is not going to come after them because he knows their name. He knows that they're not the ones that should be deported because they are the good ones. Then he asks, well, what about your families, the ones that came over? They're illegal immigrants as well. Are you not worried about them? They said, no, because they're the good ones too. They have jobs, they work, so they're the good ones. They're not criminals. Only the ones down there at the border are the criminals. We're not. We have jobs and we're good people. This cannot. This just cannot be. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Okay. But they don't realize that they are criminals as well. You cross the border illegally. I don't give a freak about the amnesty you got from when Reagan was in office. Doesn't matter. That's how. This is why we're screwed. Democrats, you were not going to win anyway because they set on stupid. The hypocrisy of it all. The oh God. Oh, Lord Jesus, help us. All right, guys, I'm so done here because I'm just like, I'm about to get a headache because I couldn't believe this interview with these people and what they were saying. So they're saying that this convicted felon knows their name. He has their name. He's not going to deport them because they are not the bad immigrants. They are the good ones because they have jobs. So the ones in Springfield, Ohio, that he used as a rallying point where he said they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. They are here because they are in a program that they were brought over here legally to do jobs that some American people didn't want to do. They have jobs as well, and they have to be worried about being deported by that felon. I mean, I don't know what y'all was watching. People, you got to do your research. Come on now. This is what I'm saying. They voted for the one person that has been screaming and hollering, I'm going to deport you. I'm doing mass deportations. We got to get America back right. We got to get it together and get rid of these people. But he's not going to get rid of them because he has their name. They're the good ones. They're not criminals. Just like the females, the Caucasian women. All of these people who went out and voted for this felon, but you put abortion on the ballot and it passed in 7 states, and you think because it passed, he's not going to put a nationwide ban on abortions? Passing those bills don't matter if he puts out a nationwide ban on abortions. You're still screwed. People, what have you done? Do you even know what you've done? Because you felt like the economy and the world was not going into the right direction. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't know why these people voted for this man, but I don't believe that. Stop using that as an excuse because you had voted for this felon. Anyway, I'm done. I might come back and talk more about it. But guys, go look it up. I'm not going to give this man, this son, I put him up here as my thumbnail. I'm not going to give him any, any character or anything. I'm going to say character. I'm not going to make him look good or anything. I'm going to scratch his name out, his face out, his eyes out. Because I don't want to give out his identity like that, but it's all everywhere. So I'm going to scratch him out a little bit because he needs to be scratched out with what he said. Scratch him right on out is what I'm going to do. So, yeah, that's what I did. All right, guys. Talk to you later.